sun coming up, coffee going down.
And a good morning, YouTube pipe community. First ever pipe I ever bought, I believe. This pipe's like 30 some years old. Back when I was in my early 20s when I first tried pipe smoking. Good old Dr. Graybo. And yes, I still have it. In it, I am smoking one of my favorite GLP's blends. Sixpence! Excellent stuff. Yeah, I'm smoking it almost bone dry, and it's smoking excellent. Really good stuff. It's only got a couple years of age. This is mainly just a quick update video, thank you video. Thanks everybody again for all the well wishes. I mean, I've overwhelmed all the people who are contacting me. I'm fine. Just my boat was what I was really upset about. If you can see back there in the background, I already have my 2 new marine batteries. Bass Pro was more than willing to replace them, no questions asked. I mean, right away. They wouldn't even take the old batteries in the building. They were like, we can't accept these, they're a fire hazard. The manager called the district manager apparently, or corporate manager, and was like, can we leave these outside by the maintenance shop of the garage? And he's like, no, absolutely not. So I had to take them back, which is good in case insurance reasons they want to look at them anyway. I still haven't filed a claim because I cannot find a replacement OEM seat. No, my boat's a StarCraft. No StarCraft dealer wants to just sell you a seat. They want to sell you a boat, and it's like trying to get help is like impossible. I'm still looking. I wanted to see how much the new seat was going to cost before I filed a claim. If it wasn't going to be that much, I was just going to pay it out of pocket to begin with. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'm still able to fish. Actually, you'll see some video clips. I've went out at least 2, maybe 3 times since then already. I went out last night, Friday night. It was the first time I caught catfish all summer. I don't know what it was. I was using my typical Shad Rap crankbait, black and white, and the first 3 or 4 fish I caught were all catfish. I tried to get it on video. You'll see on the river and on the lakes fish that are feeding on like shad. You'll see this shad jumping up, you know, out of the water a little bit here and there. You know that's where they're feeding at. But last night, I was telling some of my friends when I was talking to them out there, it was like piranhas. I mean, it was like hundreds of fish, just like, it looked like a goddamn Jaws or something. I mean, it was crazy. I never seen anything like that. I don't know what even kind of fish they even were, but I was trying to chase them up and down the riverbanks. I mean, it was just like crazy. I talked to Tyler this morning, living my best cigar life in Moundsville, West Virginia. The pipe event is confirmed, September 27th, 4 until close. September 27th, the last Saturday of the month, 4 till close. And those of you that were interested in the latest small batch release, Sun Bear, last he had told me he had over 30 still in stock. So I'm sure he will have some readily available for the pipe event. Several people had asked me, are you going to hurry up and review the Sun Bear? No. I'm not going to review something just because it's re-released to try to get some quick hits, some views on my videos. Everybody who watches me knows that that's one of my probably least favorite releases from the small batch series. I'm not a big Sun Bear fan. I've had a few over the years. I have them in my cellar. I just really don't care for them much. I actually had traded some away a couple years ago with Tade, the smoking pipeliner. Another thing, the Emerson Southern Forge blend that I reviewed last week, and I have a bunch more still to review. There was people asking me, Jim's not replying to me, I can't get a hold of him, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. I sent him a private message the other day, and Jim had open heart surgery back in early July, and he's recovering, and he told me he's not going to be doing any blends, period, until at least the beginning of next year. So, like I said, he's out and about for a while. He's resting up. Hopefully he's going to be okay. So don't expect no blends from him until after the first of the year. I believe I covered everything I wanted to talk about. Oh, no, one more thing. By the way, if you've never had Sixpence, I believe it's a red Virginia, Perique, and some dark fired. And they say it has some slight alcohol topping on it. After it dries out, I thought Dunhill was trying to get underneath the workbench. I believe after it dries out some, that the alcohol topping goes away. It's not as noticeable. The last topic, and it's probably going to be the headline on this video that I forgot to even talk about. And this, I'm telling you, right, this is not a shot at Tin Bids or even my good friend Steve Fallon from Pipe Stud, who's not as big as Tin Bids anymore. I didn't go, obviously, you know, to the Ohio Pipe Show this year, but everybody I talked to, a lot of my friends said the vintage tobacco keeps going down, 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 down. There wasn't that much there this year. Now, obviously, those of you who don't go to pipe shows don't even know what we're talking about, but back in the heyday years ago, you were able to go to these pipe shows, and a lot of times you got good deals, but a lot of times you had to pay the premium also. But you could get vintage rare unicorn blends at the pipe shows every year, all the time. Well, do you think Tin Bids and Pipe Stud has ruined the pipe tobacco shows as far as buying vintage tobacco? What's your opinion on that? I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts. Like I said, I'm not knocking Tin Bids. I believe they were one of the sponsors of the Ohio Pipe Show this past year, and I think probably last year as well. I don't know them personally, but I see them there every year. They seem like nice people. And like I said, Steve Fallon is one of my friends with Pipe Stud that sells tobacco every Saturday. What do you think? Do you think it's ruined over time, the pipe shows? Because now people can put their vintage tobaccos on there and flip them as fast as they want, and it's a lot more discreet as well. They're not being outcast as much, being seen trying to, you know, hike up their prices. My personal opinion, I feel that it has ruined a lot of tobacco at the shows. Like I say, it's not a knock, it's just a fact. Times change, things evolve. Be curious to hear what you think. This pipe's about out. I'm going fishing all day again today. I I think I am going to take a new tobacco to review out on the boat with me. So I'll review that put it up either Sunday morning or next Saturday. This is excellent through the retrohale. One of those all-day blends for me. Strong, beefy, spicy, little sweet. Just a powerhouse, perfect blend. I have done rambled long enough, especially with the clips I'm going to add to this. Leave your thoughts about the subject, about the tobaccos, if they've been ruined at the shows or not, and what you think of Sixpence. And I'll see you boys and girls on the flip side.
First fish of the day, catfish. You can laugh, but he ain't gonna sting me, or he ain't gonna jab me. I've been jabbed a bunch last year. Little guy, but I'll take him. Well, today must be the day for catfish. This is my second one of the year. No bass yet. I had a smallie get off. 2 catfish so far. Just another little guy, but I'll take him. Actually, first smallmouth of the day. I've had 3 on the line that got off and caught 2 catfish. That's just a little guy. Still fun. Another catfish. It's like the 4th one. Good Friday evening pipe smokers. Seven o'clock. I've caught probably 4 catfish so far and probably about 2 smallmouth actually in the boat. Gotta watch right here, the water's only 8 foot deep. Beautiful evening now. It was hot as hell, of course, earlier. 90s again today, hazy, hot, and humid. Smoking one of my favorites. I haven't had one of these in a long time. Tyler, if you're watching this, living my best cigar life, get some of these bad boys in stock as well. Excellent cigar. Perfect size, too. Again, I want to thank everybody for all the well wishes. My hand's fine. It's my boat that I'm upset about. I already got my batteries replaced. I still haven't filed a claim yet because no StarCraft dealership wants to help me. I can't get anywhere with trying to get a new seat ordered. They want to sell you a new boat. They don't want to piss with a seat. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to try to buy an aftermarket seat that's not going to be identical in color, or maybe look at somebody, maybe they can reupholster this. I don't know yet. I'm staying till dark again tonight, and then I'm going all day tomorrow. The wife and I are going out tomorrow, maybe with Dunhill. We're going to play around the water a little bit, maybe dip in a little bit and do some swimming and cool off. And then she's going to leave in the afternoon, and then I'm going to stay till dark and fish, of course. I can definitely still use the boat. It just sucks. Brand new boat like that to me, and there wasn't a rip or a tear in any of these damn seats, and now that front seat looks like trash. Hope everybody has a great weekend. As always, if I catch anything else, I'll post her up. They're feeding today, boys. That's a nice one. Look at it! Number 2. As I was talking to you guys, I caught another drum. Look at him.